up, everybody? Josh at GameCenter here, and today we're going to be talking about Forza 5. Now, when they gave me Xbox One, Forza 5 was actually the first title I was able to play, and I've spent a lot of time with this game. And I gotta say, I absolutely love it. I'm a huge racing fan. Don't get me wrong, I'm not great at racing games. It takes like a certain kind of mentality for someone who's really into cars, knows how to shift, knows how to brake correctly, accelerate out of turns. That's not me. I put everything on automatic. You know, I just do the gas and the brake. And the best part about this game is that it actually allows me to play the way I want to play without feeling like I'm really not doing as well as everyone else. The learning curve in this game is really low. As you can see right here on screen, it pretty much tells you the correct route you should take, when to brake, when to accelerate out of a turn. And I know that there's a lot of racing games that have done that before, but there's so many different things in this game I can tweak just to make sure that I'm getting a really fun experience. And as I'm leveling up, I'm making more credits, I'm buying better cars, then I can go back in and make the game a lot harder. Now that brings me right to my next point, talking about Drivatar. That's what Forza 5 brings to the table this time around, and it's pretty cool. So the idea is that the game learns how you drive. So when the Xbox One is off, your Drivatar is still competing for you, and it's gonna be able to earn you points and credits while you're not even playing. At the same time, everyone else who plays Forza also has their Drivatar to play. So when you're playing the game, you actually never play against AI. You're playing against other people because Forza has memorized how they play. And I feel that that was one of the reasons why all the races felt very diverse to me, is because, you know, with an AI driver, you're gonna see it. They're all gonna get in line, they're gonna follow the turn the same way, they're gonna speed up the same way, so it just looks like there's a chain of cars that you just have to figure out a way to get around. Not in this. There's a lot of races I was playing where it was completely unpredictable. I remember one, I was in like a little Fiat, and it was hilarious because I was racing against Mini Coopers and other Fiats. We went around a hairpin turn and everyone just collided with each other. Two of the cars flipped and rolled out of bounds, whatever you call it. And I was trying to like maneuver my way through it. Then I got hit and rolled. And I've never experienced that before in a driving game. So kudos to Turn 10. You guys really are doing some innovative stuff and I appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about graphics. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It runs at 60 frames per second, 1080p flawlessly. It looks great. You can see the big difference between Forza 4 for the 360 and this, as I'm sure you guys would expect to see, but this really feels like next gen to me. There's a lot of different racing games that are coming out on the market, but it's really cool to see one of the first ones look this good. So one of the really cool things that Turn 10 did with this game is they decided to take the tracks that were in Forza 4 and then go through each one of them and say, does this one meet next-gen standards? And if it didn't, they cut the track. And that's why in this game, you're gonna see a lot less tracks than you did before, but the ones that you do see, they literally went through the whole thing again. They, you know, did the whole thing where they capture the way the road feels underneath the tires, and they went through and took a million pictures. So when you're seeing these tracks, that is exactly what it looks like in real life. For me, who I'm a fan of racing, but to just be able to see that kind of stuff in this kind of detail was a huge plus for me. I was able to jump into some multiplayer, and I'm happy to say that the game helps scale to my skill level. Now, of course, I could try and climb the ladders like the rest of the guys and get smoked immediately, but the game does a really great job of saying, like, Josh is a mediocre racer. I'm gonna put him with other mediocre gamers, and I had a blast. I had a great time. So all in all, it's a really great launch title. I think they took their sweet time making this. There's a ton of cars to choose from. It allows you to get in the car you want to get into and then keep playing in different events until you're tired of that car and then you move on to another one. So it doesn't really hold your hand. If you guys want to learn more about Forza 5, make sure you go on our Facebook page and our Twitter. I'm talking about that right now. And if you guys want to pick up Forza 5 for Xbox One, get it at walmart.com. I'll catch you guys later.